Welcome to another episode, everyone. The Crips and Bloods pulled up to No Jumper to attack and beat up Munchie B from Inglewood Family Bloods, who works at No Jumper, supposedly because he disclosed too much information here on the internet some days ago with the Drakeo the Ruler situation. I don't know how accurate this is. I probably would have heard about this, but let's get into it. This is Two Gangsta for YouTube. Let's see if these individuals pulled up on Munchie B to attack him, and let's find out why.
For everybody that's on this with an open person case, leave it alone. Dead homies. It's way more stuff out here to get to make content about, gang, than that. Especially if you gang members. Let Flacco and them eat that up. Dead homies. You know what I'm saying? That's them. They already said who they was. Y'all hiding in them closets. Dead homies.
What it do?
Yeah, and that's why I'm good on it and I'm leaving it alone. I did one video talking about Munchie B and played like what he had said, but Munchie B never mentioned a name. But all of these content creators reacting to Poetic Flacco's video, I don't know. I'm staying away from it. No disrespect to none of them. I'm staying away from it because you're furthering that narrative. If I play it here, I'm furthering his narrative. I'm pointing the finger at him saying that he's trying to snitch and build a case. But am I any different if I'm playing what he said and him trying to build this case, giving it some more views? He doesn't need my help with views, Poetic Flacco, but still, probably be some people on my channel that seen it that didn't see it on his channel. That's why I said, no, I'm good. And then you have this other individual named AK-47. That's the name of his channel. He did a video pointing the finger at someone totally different. Still someone from Black Peastone, talking about Drakeo the Ruler's killer. He pointed the finger at someone totally different. So who these people doing these investigations on the internet, they don't know what they're talking about. Who did what? He said someone totally different killed Drakeo the Ruler. Did a whole video on it and why he did it, how he did it, and all that. Just like Poetic Flacco did a whole video on who did it, how, why, where. But name someone else. So if nothing else, someone is wrong. It's clear that one individual did it. 130 people ran up on one individual that stabbed him in the neck. So someone's wrong. Now, someone that pointed the finger out of just those two individuals, Poetic Flacco and AK-47, at someone who did not do it. At least one of them are wrong, if not both of them. And this is what I'm talking about. You're here trying to solve a case and y'all just point the finger at it, at all kind of people. About a murder. This may cause defamation lawsuits and all kind of stuff. You're putting this stuff out here on the internet, getting hundreds of thousands of views. And why are you out here trying to solve murder anyway? Who are you? You're not the police. You're not getting paid for this. What are you doing? What are you talking about? LA is looking bad for allowing this to happen, reacting to these videos about an open murder case. All bad. All of it's bad. All these dudes bad. All y'all bad, bro. Straight up.
YouTube, what it do? I ain't gonna lie, that's the reason why I never cover that content. I only cover stories that been on the news. This story's not even on the news. There's no police report about it. And if you guys really watch Poetic Flacco's video, you'll see he didn't provide one proof that the guy unalived Drakeo the Ruler. So all of this is just a rumor. If Poetic Flacco is wrong, that guy is gonna sue the hell out of Poetic Flacco. It might not be safe for Munchie B at No Jumper, because everybody know the time that he be over there. The Sting team sent K7 this message. Another member told K7 that Ralphie need a DP. The Sting team wants to DP Ralphie for making them look bad. They said why he ain't punch on Munchie B. They're both employed by the same white guy. Now K7 responds by saying this. this. He tried to defend Ralphie the Plug. He said how he gonna punch on Munchie B when he never sees him at no jumper because they work different time and day. A Sting Team member said this. He said Ralphie knows the day that Munchie B works. If I knew the day a guy who keeps speaking on my brother works, then I'm gonna be there till he got no choice but to run my fade. He said we're tolerating stuff that Draco would never do. If Ralphie was the one that got unalive, Draco would have been yanked on Munchie B. Now here's where things get spicy, my boy. K7 said no jumper won't let nobody come on different days. Plus Adam's security be walking that blind man to his car. I know for a fact because I tried. K7 admit.
And so he's referring to, just to clarify, the fact that Munchie B apparently has spoken ill of Drakeo the Ruler. They had beef or what have you. I guess Drakeo the Ruler had mentioned Munchie B indirectly in one of his songs. I pay a blind man $50,000, whatever the seat is, whatever. Supposedly it was a shot at Munchie B. So Munchie B has made comments over the years about Drakeo the Ruler, the individual who lost his life. And of course, recently made the statements that he made there on Clubhouse. But Munchie B said that he works with Drakeo the Ruler's brother at No Jumper. This is what this individual here is talking about, or that's what these messages, these posts are, individuals saying to the brother, Drakeo the Ruler's brother, you worked there with Munchie B. This dude been speaking bad about you, been speaking bad about your brother. How come you haven't done something? How come you haven't taken care of the situation? He said because he never sees Munchie B when he's there at work. Yeah, nah, I don't know about that, bro. I'm not encouraging anything or any violence, but my brother lose his life, especially like that. Last thing you gonna want to do is get on the internet and talk about it and be in the same workplace as me. I'm gonna catch up to you one way or another. I'm gonna figure that can't be too hard to figure out. No way.
It's the waiting for Munchie B in the parking lot. Man, things are starting to get spicy, my boy. Bobby A said the Bloods need to hold Munchie B accountable for the things he said. He said he needs a DP.
But Munchie don't give a because if they do apprehend Munchie and say, hey, man, this is the charges that's being brought against you, Munchie gonna tell on everybody. The nigga gonna go into protective custody and he gonna live out the rest of his days in darkness. Forgive me, I shouldn't have said that. But the thing is, because when, and it's no disrespect to anybody, when it's Crip business, everybody be having their nose up in it, man. I got my nose in the Crip business, but now it's Damu business. How the Damu's gonna react and respond to this? Is niggas gonna hold Munchie B accountable? Is niggas gonna give Munchie B his walking papers? Is niggas gonna DP Munchie B? Is niggas gonna holler at Munchie B? Is Munchie B going to be reprimanded, castigated? Or is this gonna be something niggas gonna sweep up under the carpet? It's been a few things in the community of Inglewood and throughout Los Angeles that Munchie B was privy to, and Munchie B done told on niggas, man, he's a confidential informant.
Now Bobby A might have spoke too soon.
Dang. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Shout out to Bobby A. PJ Watts, Crip. Dang, I didn't see that. He was on Munchie. He said Munchie B gets caught up for this Drakeo the Ruler situation, he's going to snitch on everybody. And then went on to say that he's been snitching. Oh, wow. This is nasty.
Because Red Eyes from Inglewood family summoned Munchie B for a DP. Red Eye said F Big Munchie and all his supporters. Your 2-on-1 is waiting for you outside. Man, things are starting to get spicy, my boy. He said if you hide from your DP, then we'll come to No Jumper soon. Damn, imagine getting DP'd at No Jumper. Brace had a message from Munchie B, and this is what he had to say.
This is how it come to my attention. I see a clip that this nigga Munchie, Figaro Facts, no cap, said I pass the bottle every day to the nigga who smoked Draco. When he said it, it blew my mind on JM Grave. When he said it, it blew me back on Damo. I'm like, never in a million years did he get comfortable enough. I said, never in a million years did he get comfortable enough that to just go on the net and say, I know who blew down Peoples. I be with him all the time. For Flacco situation, he a non-affiliate, he telling y'all that he's saying he bad Peoples. On Damo, he's saying I'm with this shit. So it's different from P's.
Wow. Okay. There you have it. Shout out this individual here. Let me know what you think in the comments. Munchie B is at least under threat right now. A lot of people clearly have his name in their mouth about his slippage of the tongue, if you will, what he said. I'm not even going to repeat it. What he said on Clubhouse TV. Maybe they've taken it down by now. I don't know. But we see people on him. Baby B Braves is on his head about what he said. Bobby Yeye and a whole lot of other people, I'm sure. Apparently, they're calling for the Bloods to do something about it, saying that he at least needs a DP, if not being taken away from his hood. Individuals are saying that if he gets caught up for the situation, he's gonna snitch. I mean, this is heating up. This is bad. He's probably not gonna be able to lay that statement down, even though he didn't name any names, like individuals have pointed out. He said, I pass the bottle back and forth every day or regularly to the individual that unalived Drakeo the ruler. But he didn't say any names. And again, these other individuals are on here saying different names as to who actually did it. So who knows who he's talking about he passed the bottle back and forth to. I don't know who he's talking about. I really don't know who he's talking about. So I don't know how anyone else would know. So he said too much even saying that, because the police can come ask him questions and all of this. But he didn't necessarily expose who exactly did it or who he was referring to. Because to this day, I don't know who he was referring to. I can guess, I can surmise. It'd just be conjecture on my part, but I don't know because he didn't say. But apparently he said too much because individuals are on his bumper about it and calling for a DP. Crips, Bloods, we see the post right there saying that they'll be up there. They calling on Drakeo the ruler's brother to take care of Munchie B right there, no jumper. All sort of stuff, man. So yeah, this is, I only see this getting worse. I only see this getting nastier as the days go on, as the hours go on. It's going to be something that comes back up, watch, about what should happen to Munchie B. Or are we going to get some kind of word that something did happen? Or, are more people talking bad about him? Something that happened with Poetic Flacco. I mean, this whole situation that then blew up now, and took on a life of its own. It's Drakeo the ruler and who killed him, and everybody doing content on it and all of that. Something's going to come about it, bro. Watch what I tell you. Let me be careful and stay out of the way. I'm a content creator, so I'm covering this stuff in real time. But as far as who done it, it's not a who done it channel, right? I don't know who done it. I'm not trying to figure it out. I want no parts of that. 0 parts. But the fallout between individuals trying to figure out who done it, yeah, I'm covering that because it's about to be fallout. Making LA look soft. Like soft batch cookies. Keebler. Nestle. These dudes are wild. Let me know what you think in the comments. Munchie B apparently in hot water, Crips and Bloods looking for him. People encouraging people to do something to him. Right there, no jumper. And all sorts of stuff. People saying that he's going to snitch. He gets caught up, saying that he's already a snitch. I didn't even know that people were saying this sort of stuff. I mean, wow. I thought Munchie B had a lot of respect. The mayor of Inglewood and all this, they call him. I mean, he does have respect, but I'm saying there's some people that clearly, especially after that slippage of the tongue, if you will, that apparently have some not so kind things to say about Munchie B at this juncture. We'll see how it all ends up. You let me know what you think. You're following it, I'm sure. Poetic Flacco did a long, extensive video. He did name someone. I haven't covered and not going to cover it. But as I said, this other individual named someone totally different. Totally different. I'm not going to name that person either or cover that, but I'm just point out the dichotomy of it all. Someone is totally wrong. At least one individual out of those two are wrong. About a murder that you putting on someone that can cost them their life, because Draco the Ruler has individuals that love him. Right? He has a brother, mother, father, kids, whatever, homeboys, fans. And you got two individuals pointing a finger at the person that killed him as being different individuals. So y'all putting a jacket on someone and you're wrong. This man can get locked up, even though he should beat the case if you're wrong. But still, you sully his reputation in the eyes of the public just by putting this on him. By saying he's the culprit, and he's not. One of them are not. At least one of them are not, if not both. Someone's wrong, and yet they're making content on this and saying this stuff about these individuals. Clear who done it, because the police haven't even arrested anyone. They don't even know who did it. If they did, how come the person has not been arrested? You know more than the police. You know that they did it, but the police don't even know that. Man, this is nasty. No, I'm staying far away from that nonsense. Pointing the finger at people for a murder, that's crazy. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. Munchie B, he is under the gun. I'm about to go check out Bobby A and see, because he was on his head right there. He's under the gun, bro. Over what he said. We got to be careful what we say on this internet because people will hold it against you. They latch on to it. Now they latched on to what Munchie B said. Now everybody's talking about it, including me. Everybody's talking about the statement that he made. Everywhere. This is how I go. You make one statement and get out there and go viral, that statement, and you won't be able to live it down. It's out there on the internet. You won't be able to live it down for years, if ever. Especially with the people who already don't like you, looking for a reason to criticize you or whatever. And you just gave them some ammunition with them now accusing you of being a snitch and all this, or if nothing else, saying too much that wasn't, and it's not gangster to be talking like this on the internet, etc. So we have to be careful, man. That's all. Let me know what you all think in the comments. We'll continue to cover it, not to be messy, but it's just, hey, this is what's going on right now in the culture. So we're going to cover it, man, because it's getting out of hand. It probably will continue to get out of hand before it gets any better with these videos that are dropping on this situation. Make sure I navigate it correctly. Don't have my name in nothing. Stay safe and stay free, people.